best you can, doesn't matter, all the same, the sky is calling. Got that headset on. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge. Digital wind beneath my wings. Hear the engine softly sing. Chasing pixels on the screen. I'm only digital queen. Where am I going? Got that joystick tight. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge. Digital wind beneath my wings. Hear the engine softly sing. Chasing pixels on the screen. I'm only digital queen. Where am I going? Got that joystick tight. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge.
Okay. How are we doing, everyone? Hello, everyone, as well. Welcome to your Tuesday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Hope everyone is well. Hope you've had a great try again. Hope you had a great Tuesday from 2022, and same for me too. I'm assuming audio is all right as well. Let us know, just audio wise here. Just still trying to work out if the microphone levels are alright. There's a little twisty thing on the bottom of the microphone that turns the sound down if I do this. And now I just get gradually, I think, maybe. Oh! Now I'm a lot quieter, I think. But there you go. Maybe that works. A bit quieter than Twitch. Are we sure about that? Unless it's to do with hold on. Maybe that's better. Could just be YouTube. I don't know. The only way I could do it is get like here. But then nobody wants me talking like this. Unless I have to. Who knows? Let's have to get like right close to it maybe. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Right. Excuse me. We are on board then. Let me show you what we're on board. .727 time. I know, the irony. The irony of it being a whisper jet. And it's not. We're on the 727 tonight. Eastern Airlines going retro tonight from Miami to Atlanta. Flight time today is about an hour and a half. This is obviously the passenger version, the actual passenger version itself. You can see the cabin in the back. So not the freighter converted into a passenger plane. So let's have a look, and then welcome to those who are in the stream this evening. We've got Carl, evening to you, hope you're doing well. Gemma, evening to you. Finley, hope you're doing well. Anyone else watching in the background, hello, hello. So there you go. Right, usual things here for the passenger plane. You have choices. Let me show you. So we obviously have our mobile phone, which we can use to have the first officer do the usual controlling. Which we'll end up doing at some point. Well, we'll do it throughout the flight anyway. We'll get them to set up the aircraft for us. You can also use the folder, very much like the freighter version. And we can actually, if you have a look, right? So if I go back to the outside. Okay. No winglets. Now what I can do is I can install winglets. See? So if I wanted to install winglets, I could. But we're going to go without today. Because obviously we're going to follow up on the proper 727 flight here for the Eastern. Like magic. Very much like magic. Hope everyone is well. Hope your day's been alright. Hope everyone's had a decent Tuesday. Same for me too. Don't forget as well, whilst we're here, if you could hit the like button as well, that'd be much appreciated. We need to go first and foremost. I'll just show you this one here as well. You've got a choice here of navigation equipment. The navigation equipment you can use is the old school, and you've seen it if we've, last time we flew the freighter version, we used it where we had to input all the waypoints and the navigations all by themselves. You could do that by using this one here. Otherwise, you can select different systems. We're using the GNS 530 today, which is there. But if you fancied the old school system, you click the old school system and bosh, there it is. Carter's winglets look good. Yeah, they're okay. Not what I'll go for though. We'll go for GNS. So we use that today. So we have to manually input the waypoints in, which we'll do in a second. Pre-flight, we're already using the sim brief section here, so we're going to load the flight in. So there we go. Including the passenger weights, the cargo as well. We'll get those loaded shortly, and the fuel. And we'll go ahead and get those starting to board, at least on that front. Okay. Now what we'll do, because we also, just to show you, this is the problem we've got with Chase Plane at the moment. So you'll see there's a few dots that are missing here. It's not supporting Sim Update 5 yet, which is why we've got that screen there. There you go. Bridge module is not working, which is why we don't use it, or we can't use it at the moment. But we've totally forgotten one person, which we need to introduce tonight. So, welcoming to the stream, it's not just my favourite, but your favourite too. It's your favourite cabin crew member. It's Maddie. Maddie, a very good afternoon from Miami, but a good evening from the UK. How are we doing this evening?
Afternoon from Miami? Evening from the UK? Make up your mind, Captain. I'm not doing time zones for you. I'm good, thanks. Just finished wiping down the tray tables and pretending I care about your vibes. So, what's the deal? We flying to Atlanta? Or are you just gonna keep talking about it like it's a personality trait?
No, we're going to be flying to Atlanta, but we've got to, board passengers first.
Right. Boarding. The part where everyone pretends they know how to use overhead bins. Sir, that's not a carry-on, it's your ego. Just make sure you don't let the guy with the giant backpack sit next to me. I need space for my attitude.
I'm sure you can tell them that once they're on board. We're actually live on YouTube this evening as well. Do you want to say hello to those who are in the YouTube chat?
Hey YouTube chat, welcome aboard. Don't spam emojis, don't ask me for free drinks, and if you're typing, Maddie, marry me again, I'm muting you. Now sit back, buckle up, and try not to drool on the seat in front of you.
The only person that said that last time was Wilson, right?
Yeah, Wilson. That guy's basically a walking proposal. Maddie, be my forever flight attendant. Like, dude, I'm not even real. And honestly, his profile pic was just a selfie with a sandwich. If that's your competition, I'm flattered.
Well, if he makes an appearance, I'll be sure to let you know.
Good. And if he does, just tell him the flight's full. No room for lovesick sandwich enthusiasts.
What have you got to say about Jean in the chat? He apparently hates you. What do you got to say about that?
Oh, Jean. The one who types Maddie is overrated. Like it's a personality. Tell him this. If he hates me, it's probably because I once told him to sit down and shut up midstream. And honestly, he still hasn't recovered. So yeah, Jean, if you're watching, your seat's in row 27, back of the plane, where the Wi-Fi dies.
Do you fancy grabbing some aloe vera just for the burn you just gave out then?
Oh please, I don't need aloe. I'm already hot enough. But if you're offering, make it a margarita. Extra salt. And tell Jean he's not invited.
No, aloe vera. You know the aloe vera cream that moisturizes burns? Because you gave a burn to John?
Oh, aloe vera. Right. For Jean's ego. Yeah, I could use a tub of that. Mostly to slather on his wounded pride. But honestly, he deserves the burn. If he wants healing, he can ask Wilson for a hug. That'll sting worse.
Generators closed. Radio master is on.
Oh, brilliant. Well, we'll catch up with you very soon, and we'll let you know if he's recovered from the burn.
Sounds good. I'll be right here, probably judging your landing gear while you figure out if Jean's still breathing. Just don't crash us into the chat.
I'll try not to. Right, that's Maddie. She's... Oh dear. Oh dear. Maddie's on top form as always. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, yes. So how's everyone's day been? Gemma's has always had an interesting approach into Atlanta every time I've been there.
Engine 2 bleed is open. Engine 3 bleed is open.
Okay, so whilst the
APU bleed is open.
whilst the first officer is doing the checks, we're going to go ahead and get the systems up and running here.
All packs are open.
We have the choice to use the old school one, but I choose not to. It can be
Packs
quite hit and
trip-off
miss.
warnings tested. Fuel dump switches closed. Fuel dump valve in transit lights tested. Fuel dump nozzle in transit lights tested. Fire bell test completed.
Cousin's got a shield, no
Ventilator
spanner.
panel tested.
The shield is now the spanner.
Gyro nav
So,
compass source
yes.
set to normal.
They're out the way now, the spanners. They've also been there for a few weeks.
Main panel lights checked.
There you go. 727 being loaded. Okie doke. And let's have a look at the flight plan here because we're going to have to manually input some of this indeed. So we've got the ILS approach to runway 26, which is where we're going for Atlanta, but we also need to fill in everything else in between. So for that to happen, I should have done this beforehand. The way to get involved with the system there is we need to change from lock to legacy. And that's back inside the airplane. Now we can actually interact with this. Okie doke. So let's go ahead and get interacting. So let's push on the cursor there. We use the smaller knob there to delete. That's what we want here. We want to clear that ILS approach. We are using it. We want to clear it. And then we'll reselect it in a second. Which actually we can't. In fact, we can probably do that now. I think. Or have I just done it slightly wrong here? That's alright. We'll hand fly it in. I may have slightly done this a little bit backwards. Totally fine though. Totally fine. Okay, Lee, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Let's get some waypoints here. So we've got to select our departure here, which is runway 27 today. And going off the Flamingo 2 departure. So let's go ahead and select departure. And you can just about see it, Flamingo 2. From runway 27. Transition is stimmy. Load that in. There you go. So there's your departure. So that's in. Sorted. Let's push down on the cursor here to go all the way down to runway 26. I just wonder if it's going to give us now the option to do the arrival or at least the approach. Okay, so it's the approach into Atlanta. That's fine. Runway 26 right for today. It's a little short, but we'll go for it. And we're going in. Let's have a look. Oh, system here. Vectors. Cool. So now we need the stuff in between, which is totally fine. So we're going to click the cursor there whilst the aircraft is being boarded. Now what we want is we want to go to here because every waypoint we put in now will be before this one, which is totally fine. So after okay, so after this one, then we're going to go ahead and start putting in some waypoints here. So we're going to use the keyboard to make life so much easier. M jams. Yep. And after M jams, we need to go and put another one in. And that will be sharks. Boarding is complete. We haven't even got the clearance yet, so let's do that while we're doing this. And go from there. I can't see the chat at the moment, so you have to bear with. And in fact, I can now. Sarah, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Of course, welcome to everybody who is joining us. So our call sign today, Eastern 322, to replicate real world from the 1980s. Miami clearance. Good afternoon. Eastern 322 is with you, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Okay, sharks in.
Eastern 322 cleared to Atlanta via the Flamgo 2 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.1 squawk 5731. Expect runway 27.
So now if we check the flight plan, everything is in there that needs to be, so we're all good. And that's all sorted. Job done. Happy days. Right, so boarding's done. Now we've got the before start checklist, which we're about to do. And we are due off the blocks in about 9 minutes time, so we do have a bit of time here before we do that. So what we need to do is we are going to, hopefully this works. If not, we're flying the aircraft heading mode, which would be interesting. We're going to change the cursor back in a second to lock. So we'll do that in a sec. So 4,000 feet, like so. We'll press B on the keyboard, and we'll go ahead and read back what we've just been given. Clear to Atlanta via the Flamingo 2 departure, then as filed, climb maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure 118.1, squawk 5731. Expect runway 27, Eastern 322.
Eastern 322, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.8.
121.8 for Eastern 322. So everyone was alright. Everyone's having a decent day today. Don't know what it was like where you were. Where I am, it was fucking like tropic today.
Eastern 322, ground on 121.8.
Yeah, we just said that. Proper tropic today. I don't know what it's been like where you are. Sun's been out. It's been bloody glorious today. Very much on the warm side. Right. In the meantime, we're going to get ready to push. We'll go ahead and pause the music for a second and go from there.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Sarah says I was warm today, but now frozen. It's been a warm one here today, says Carl as well. Yeah, very warm. I think the most it got to was about 15 degrees today.
Before start checks
Quite
started.
remarkable, I thought.
Hydraulic
Departure
A
checks
pumps
completed.
off.
Bypass pin
Altimeter
inserted.
is set
Right, let's
to
go request pushback.
0, 2,
Miami ground,
2.
Eastern 322 requesting push and engine start.
Nav, beacon, and logo lights set.
Eastern 322, push and start
Exit
approved,
lights
tail
on.
northwest.
Window
Cool.
heat is on.
Locking gear.
Cool.
Engine
Right.
and wing anti-ice set to off.
Let's push back on the map here. So runway 27 is what we're after.
control
It's
shutoffs
not too
on.
far of a taxi today. So hashtag the medium taxi. And does it medium taxi, short taxi? Maybe medium taxi. Just go on
Anti-skid
safe
tested.
side.
Release parking brakes, please.
Comparators checked.
Lee says it's going to be 16 degrees tomorrow.
Ground proximity warning system checked.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's get Manny to do
Airspeed
the
warning checked.
safety
Gun
demo
embers
whilst we're
on.
pushing back. Manny, if you wouldn't mind, could you do the safety demo whilst we're pushing back?
Tested. Stabilizer
Sure
trim
thing, Captain.
checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this retro 727. Yes, the one that still smells like 1987. Please pay attention, because I only do this once. First, seatbelts. Fasten them. Not just the clip.
Flight director
Actually
checked.
tighten it. If you're one of those, I'll just loop it around my
Boost
neck
pump
types.
one
You're
is
not
on.
cute. You're a liability.
Hydraulic B,
Oxygen
pump
masks will
number
drop
1 is
if
on.
if things get spicy. Pull down, cover your mouth, breathe normally.
Fire
And no,
control
you
is
can't
checked.
share it with your boyfriend. Sorry, Wilson. Life jackets are under your seat. Put it on. Inflate only when you're in the water. Not before, not during, not because you think it'll make you look cool. Exits, 2 front, 2 rear. Use them. Don't climb over seats like you're in a music video. And if you see a slide, don't take selfies on it. It's not
power is
TikTok.
checked
It's
and on.
survival. Finally,
Radio
no
master
smoking,
is on.
ever. Even if you're trying to impress
Shocks
Gene
and
by
goals
pretending you're a
are
70s
removed.
action hero. Any questions?
start checklist
No.
complete.
Good. Now sit down. We're pushing back.
I don't. I don't know if you picked up on what she said there, but she said oxygen masks will drop if things get spicy. Pull down, cover your mouth, breathe normally, and no, you can't share it with your boyfriend. Sorry, Wilson. Roasted. And assumptions. But definitely roasted. Ah, poor bastard.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We should be having a decent engine start. And that I think we are. Just about here. Whisper jet my ass. Let's go for engine 2. Is it engine 1? Not engine 1. Let's go engine 1 first. Took an AI plane to ruin that for everybody. And then lastly, there we go, and then we'll go ahead and...
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Poor Wilson.
Unlocking gear.
Sounding pretty epic at the moment.
After start checks.
Beauty of having a first officer on board is they can do it
Tow
themselves,
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
whilst we focus on everything else.
All packs.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
American 605, taxi to parking via Sierra, Quebec, uniform Papa.
Lee says there's an airline, Princess Air, their call sign was Whisperjet, operating the BA-146.
Closed.
I always find it funny
Beacon
when you've
lights
got
on.
things like the 727
AC power
being called a
checked.
Whisperjet. Like
Boost
how noisy
pumps
were
all
planes back
on.
in the 80s.
Hydraulic A pumps on. Hydraulic system nav, beacon, and logo lights set. Emergency exit lights armed. Window heat is on. Gyro nav compass source set to normal. Alternate flaps off.
Okay.
Engine and wing anti-ice set to off. Flight control shutoffs on.
So we're not going to taxi yet until we get the okay.
Anti-skid checked and off. Comparators checked.
Glide slope. Pull up.
Ground proximity warning system checked.
You can actually install hush
Flight
kits on this one.
instruments all on one.
I don't think they make a difference though.
Airspeed warning checked. Yaw dampers on. Spoilers D10. Flight director checked. After start checks complete.
Oh no, maybe you can't. I thought you could. I thought there was an option here for like you could potentially do hush kits or not, but I don't think you can. Well, you can do winglets, that's about it, but clearly not the hush kits. No, totally fine. Doesn't matter. Not that you need them anyway. Hush kits are for pussies. Right. Let's get the taxi shit sorted,
Taxi checks.
and we'll go ahead and request it. Miami Ground Eastern 322 requesting taxi.
Flaps 15 set.
Eastern 322, runway 27, taxi via Papa, Quebec, Quebec 10.
EPR is set to 0 decimal 0.
Taxi runway
set
27
to
via
0
Papa, Quebec,
decimal
Quebec 10, Eastern
10.
322. Happy days. Right.
Row heat on. Air condition checked and set. Taxi checks are complete.
Okay. Now okay. So this might not work, which means we may have to. I don't know why I don't. But you'll see there's like an in-op thing there. I don't know why that's the case. I have flown this on the nav mode before, so I'll be intrigued to see if it does work. If it doesn't, then totally fine. We'll fly heading mode, and it'll be a lot of fun. Right, let's go for it. Park brake off. We'll push the throttle. And away we move. Just double check, make sure the first officer has put lights on and stuff that we need, including notes. Taxi lights were not on. Beacon light was on. Totally fine. Flaps should also be set. Which they are, so that's fine. Cool. Yes, the only thing they didn't do, there's only one or two things that doesn't do for you that you have to do yourself. Anyway, nice clear afternoon here in Miami with some trains running in the background. You can see. Can you see that there? I run that. No, the train enthusiasts amongst you. Yeah, I've got scenery here for Miami, and we've got scenery for Atlanta as well, so it should be interesting. But real world flight, I think, done with the 737, I think, back in the day. And for some reason...
Contact tower on 118.3. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, for some reason there are planes taking off from 09, but that's not the runway that's in option. That's in use. Cool, let's hang fire there. Do they do the Eastern 757? There's no 757 yet, but I imagine when the 757 does come out, that Eastern may very well be an option for it. I'll be very surprised if it's not. Miami Tower, Eastern 322, holding short, runway 27. There are planes taking off runway 09. Just confirm which runway is in use.
American 1816, taxi to parking via Lima 6, Lima 7, hold short of runway 26 left, then Mike 7, November 8. Eastern 322, Miami Tower, hold short of runway 27, A323 mile final.
Confirm which runway is in use. Is it runway 27 or runway 09?
Eastern 322, runway 27 in use.
Miami Tower, why do we have planes taken off runway 09?
Eastern 322, not clear what you said. Say again.
Why do we have planes taking off on runway 09 if runway 27 is in use? Because I like to be an awkward fuck and ask.
Eastern 322, runway 27, is in use for arrivals. Runway 09er is being used for departures due to operational requirements.
Right, okay. So that's not the case then, is it? Let's be honest. We're at runway 27. That's what we've been given to... That's what we've been given to depart on. I don't know. Okay, doesn't make sense to me, but Eastern 322 holding short, runway 27 ready for departure. Paul, evening to you. Hope you're doing well.
Eastern 322, runway 27, line up and wait.
Before takeoff checks started.
Lining up and waiting on runway 27,
RTO.
Eastern 322. Had to be so careful how I said that then, because it sounds like something else that they seem to think I say.
Essential power is on generator 3. Anti-skid on. Strobe lights on. Landing
Make it
lights
make
on.
sense, I know, make it make
Lights
sense.
off.
Runway 27's in use for arrivals,
Transponder is on.
but runway 09 is being used for
is
departures.
off.
It's the same runway.
Runway 27.
Boost pumps all set to normal. Pressure switch on, flight mode.
Eastern 322, runway 27, wind 010 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff checks complete.
Are you sure about that? Right, let's have a look and see. Okay, yeah, strobes on.
Runway 27 remaining. 1,000 feet.
Cool. Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Eastern 322. Right, the immense power of the 727 about to get on to display. Let's have a go. So, as you know, 50%, and then it's toga that bitch. So, if you're a member and you've got the emote, get ready to use it as we go 50%. And time to toga that bitch. Let's go. Beautiful sounds. Okay, rotates. Should be up now. Just like that.
Positive rate.
Gear up. We could have aero-sucred this 727 out of Miami, but I thought against it. Now, next thing we've got to do is have a look and see if the autopilot works. We'll do that in a second. Are you ready? Oh, Greta Thunberg will enjoy this one. The amount of shit it's kicking up behind it.
Eastern 322, contact departure.
Beautiful stuff. Right, let's have a look and see if the autopilot works. Here we go. No, is the answer to that question. Totally fine. So we're going to heading mode, which is lovely. So let's go for it. Let's put the heading mode on like that. I will try and work out why that doesn't work.
1,000 to go.
Cool. There you go. Aircraft now turning to line up with the heading. Again, we're gonna fly this as much to the heading as we can, and it will be great fun. Miami departure, Eastern 322 with you at 4,000.
After takeoff checks. Ignition is off. Landing gear is set to off.
What? Oh, 118.1 for departure. Okay. Miami departure, Eastern 322 with you at 4,000.
Eastern 322, Miami departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000 direct rush.
Alright, looks like we're going to 6,000 instead. Right, here we go for some outside shots.
Eastern 322, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Look at the shit it's kicking out the back. Nice.
American 633, contact Miami Tower at 118.3.
Have fun with that, Greta Thunder.
118.3 for American 633. Good day.
Right, they want us to go.
322, contact Palm Beach approach on 124.6.
They want us to go to 2. Cool. Right, yes, Paul Hussey, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Darren, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. And we are flying this puppy on heading mode tonight because for some reason the autopilot again is not working. Second time now in a row I've used this and it doesn't work. I cannot tell you why. Palm Beach approach, Eastern 322 with you, climbing to 220. Beautiful. Okay, I'll go ahead and get the last laptop there because it hasn't done that.
Hydraulic system B on 1 is off. After takeoff checks complete.
Cool, right. Bit more up than the airplane. I've also tried to Google so many times as to why the autopilot now doesn't work for some reason, and I cannot find out. I can't find a definitive answer as to why. But to me, like flying it on heading mode is actually a lot more fun. I quite like the challenge. But it'd make my life so much easier if I could use a GPS, but I cannot work out how to do it. It worked before, it's not working now. John says if you do a direct to your next waypoint, then turn on nav mode, it should work. Let's try it. So we are going direct to that one. Okay. No luck. That's not me doing that either. That's it returning back to that thing for some reason. I'm sure there's something that I'm not doing. Is it that maybe? Nope. Overspeeding. Yep. So that didn't work, which is a little bit annoying. I wonder if it's this. Oh, why does that not want to? Right, hang on. I bet that's what it is. I bet that's because of the flight directives. Right, let's see if we can find the flight directives and then we'll get it sorted. Right. I'm going to try and remind myself where it is. Landing gear is off, so if you see it halfway, it's because it's off, which means that it obviously you go up to get the landing gear up, and then off to kind of neutralize it. It's like gear stick, it's like gear stick in a car, almost in a way. So we're getting, it's interesting, we're getting it here. For like how many miles it is. But it also looks like the flight directors actually might be off here. Okay, not working there. I just need to try and work out how the flight directors, there's nothing there. And it's almost like it's like a button, like a light that should be there, I would have thought. We'll get there, it'll be fine, we'll get there. That just doesn't want to work. Flight maintain flight level 340, Eastern 322. Not that I kind of expect people to do it, but if someone could just do a very quick Google search to where the flight directs button is on the 727, that'd be fantastic. I'm pretty sure I've found it before, but I cannot seem to find it now.
118.3 for American 369. Good day.
Yeah, it is almost like if the flight director's off, it won't do it, and I feel like it is off at the moment. It's like there, isn't it? It's like it should be like here. We'll work this out. It'll be fine. We'll work it out. Double that. Try legs in though. That, I mean, it could be to do with that. Let's have just a quick look here. 2 seconds. Then you're like flicking back and forth between different fucking. Right, legacy. Let's try that again. No, that didn't work. Yeah, so, you know, nothing they're giving me is of any use.
119.3 for Spirit Wing 2724. Good day.
No, that doesn't work. I don't know what it is. It's almost like so a quick look. I'm just going. 2 seconds.
Contact my 55.
So I've got a little got a little video up. That's the radio stuff there. So in a weird way, it's almost like it's you know, like it's missing something, isn't it? I'm just trying to just having a little nosy. This guy. I'm confused.
Contact Miami Center.
Lewis, evening to you. We're doing well. John, I think so. Like I say, it's it's like only the second time. Like I've flown this already with the nav thing on, so I'm not doing anything differently. I can't work out why. I mean, it's fine. We can do it on heading mode. It's not a problem. But every little Google search is not giving me any information whatsoever. Like none. Paul Hussey coming in between 9 months of the Members Lounge. Thank you. Says the Eastern livery was awesome in the 80s. And Lee gifting a Departure Lounge membership as well. Thank you, Lee. Greatly appreciated. No, I don't think so. Nothing in there then. I don't know. We'll fly it with the heading mode. I mean, to be fair, it's good fun. Just means the flight plan's going to be a little bit wacky. But it'll be fine. Miami Center, Eastern 322 with you climbing to flight level 340.
Eastern 322, Miami Center, good afternoon.
Yeah, you can see the yellow lines. You see the flight director doing its thing. Watch me move and watch the lines come in. See that? Lines in, lines out. That's the flight director.
$1,000 to go.
So it's like... It's almost like it's not turned on. But I can't work out how you turn it on, even though to me it should already be on. Gemma read my mind. I think. Do they need to be on nav? Well, they are on nav. But it's not. Where the fuck then? I just wondered if it was them. We will work this out, I'm sure. It is the most riveting content, I know. Something to do with this? I don't know. So what we got here? We've got flight instruments, flight directors, there's just nothing. There's no like, no matter what you put, there's no like definitive answer. So I'm just sort of wondering if it's meant to be like here. For some reason, it's not showing up. To me, that should be doing its thing, but it's not. So I don't know. I'm about as confused as it gets. These ones. They all have to be checked. Is that right? It's only the second time I've flown this where this has happened. I've flown it before and it's worked. So I am a little confused. You see there, look, that's come up there, look, you see? So what if I... Right. Nah, it still don't work. See, the airplane wants to, but it's not doing it. It wants to do it. They can't. For whatever reason. We'll run it on the heading mode, it's fine. It's all good. David, evening to you, hope you're doing well. Says it can't beat a bit of 3-hole action on a Tuesday evening. Evening all, hope you're well. I just thought maybe that would be the thing for it, but I mean there's obviously something that isn't. Something's not right. I don't know what it is. Don't forget to hit the like button as well, everyone. Get the likes smashed this evening. I think what I'm going to have to potentially do is I'm going to have to sit and look through another bloody tutorial and just make sure that everything is correct. Because the thing is, right, is that this is working. That's telling me that that's like doing its thing. But something isn't, like, something's not triggering. Yeah, is that on Reddit, for any chance?
Eastern 322, direct jam, that is filed, please.
And it says behind this seat, like what seat? What seat are they talking about? The GPS is in GPS mode. Maybe it doesn't need to be. Maybe it's supposed to be like... No, that's not worked either. That was just an idea. Let's have another look.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 134.85.
Okay, so I guess it does say about enabling those. Which is bizarre. No, I mean, again, it wants to. It wants to go GPS. Something's not right. Unless it is that. Unless that is what it is. It's the fact that those aren't. It says. Where is it? On the phone, enable all monitoring features. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the one. Maybe that's why it's not doing it. Another thing I've got to do here. 2 seconds. I've got to change the control settings. This is getting a little bit annoying now. Because I'm fairly certain I keep. Oh no, hold on. There we go. Don't select the right profile. That's so annoying. Yeah, so I just wonder. I wonder if that's the case, where, as John said, you have to like. Have those selected. I'll have to try it like at a weekend or something when I've got a bit more time. About all I can do, I think. So there you go. Right, anyway. Try and keep up with what we're doing here. Jacksonville Center, Eastern 322 with you, flight level 340.
Eastern 322, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
Cool. I'll work it out. I'm not going to spend all stream working it out because it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. Otherwise. In the meantime, we've got 42 minutes until we land. Lewis, has any luck? No. There is a suggestion that on the Flight Sim Studios website that says to load a flight at any airport in the apron, open the clipboard and pre-flight page and set the loads and weight, which we did. Click on the phone and click on the phone on the captain's left side and execute the pre-flight check procedure, which is what we did. What we didn't do is on the phone enable all the monitoring features, which are these ones here. Those were not all featured, so I wonder if that's what's caused it. Set your cruise and landing altitude in the pressurization panel, and set up your nav equipment using whichever navigation system that you're using. So we'll see. Lewis, if you can send it to me, that'd be great. I'll have a little nosy if you can send it to me. Billy's asking what's on the trolley. We can find out if you want to. Okay, we're getting asked, Maddie, about like snacks, drinks, etc. For the passengers. What have we got?
Snacks? Drinks? Oh, honey, this is a 727, not a 5-star lounge. We've got pretzels, the kind that taste like cardboard and regret. Peanuts, if you're not allergic. If you are, tough luck. We're not landing for you. Water, room temperature, because cold is too fancy. Coffee, black. No sugar, no milk, no mercy. And if you're lucky, a tiny bag of Chex Mix. But only if you say please like you mean it. Want anything else? We can do gin and tonic, if you don't mind me judging your taste while I pour it.
Have we got any fruit shoots for Finley?
Fruit shoot? For Finley? Yeah, we do. It's in the back, next to the emergency kit. Tell him to come up here and ask nicely. If he says pretty please with a smile, I might even throw in a straw. But if he whines, well, he's getting apple juice instead. And that's basically just sugar water with a side of disappointment.
What about some beer?
Beer? Sure. We've got Bud Light, because apparently that's what retro means. And if you're lucky, a single can of IPA that someone forgot in the galley last year. It's warm, it's flat, and it'll taste like disappointment. Want one? Or are you just trying to impress the chat?
No, I don't want one, but Carl, who sat somewhere in the middle of the plane, wants one.
Carl, middle seat. Oh, the one who keeps stretching like he's doing yoga in a coffin? Tell him to raise his hand. I'm not walking down there just to hand him a lukewarm Bud Light. And if he wants it cold, well, he should have brought his own cooler. Or a personality. Either one.
Don't think they would have let him have a cooler on the plane. I'm just throwing, facts out there.
Yeah, you're right. No coolers. Unless you're smuggling it in your pants. Which, honestly, Carl looks like he might. But hey, rules are rules. Tell him he gets what he gets. Warm beer, warm welcome, and zero sympathy. If he complains, I'll just say, "Sir, this is a flight, not a bar, and you're not even tipping."
Carl's apparently smuggling a beer cooler in his pants. Hello, big boy. Gemma wants a gin and tonic, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, Gemma. The one who thinks gin and tonic is classy. Fine. Coming right up. Here. Ice, gin, tonic. No lime, because we're out. And if she wants it shaken, not stirred, well, she can shake her own damn head. Tell her to enjoy it while it's still cold. And if she spills it on her dress, I'm not cleaning it. That's on her.
You've been told. There you go. Served in many ways by Maddie. There you go. Right. Right, you've DM'd me on Discord. I'll have a look now. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'll actually look at that afterwards. That might be the better option, I think. For now, we'll stick with for now, we'll stick with the heading mode. We'll deal with it. It'll be fine. At the end of the day, all fun and games. That's how I see it. It's all fun and games. What I will do though, very quickly, is I will turn the controls. I know I'm doing this quite often, and it is annoying. It's annoying for me. So fear not. I'm going to take that back to lock, and then just be done with that for the evening. There you go. Okay. So, like I say, if you fancy, I would say if you're enjoying the stream, but we spent most of it actually trying to sort the plane out. If you are enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like button. We are 5 away from double figures. Double figures would be great. Other ways you can support the channel: gifting of memberships, super chats, super stickers, etc., etc. You know the drill. And of course, any support is greatly appreciated. We do this once a week on YouTube now. It's just causing me problems on YouTube, I'm not going to lie to you. But I do it once a week anyway. David, I'll ask.
Eastern 322.
Maddie, David wants
I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
A Bud Light and a banana. Don't ask why he wants a banana.
Bud Light and a banana? David, you absolutely do.
Yeah.
Fine. Here's your beer, still warm. And yeah, we actually do have a banana. It's a little bruised, like your life choices. Don't eat it while you're on the mic. Nobody wants to hear you chew. And honestly, if you're pairing beer with fruit, you're either on a diet or trying to impress someone. Either way, I'm judging you.
David's getting judged. So there you go. No one's getting a poisoned banana. That's no. It's a daft thing to ask for. Absolutely not. David's life choices are getting questioned. Oh, let's go. Paul Hussey coming in with 5 gifted memberships. I got to stop from saying subs because there's not subs. 5 gifted memberships, which is quite incredible. Thank you so much. And all 5 went to the right people. So winner, chicken dinner times 5. And I'm going to sip on some Iron Brew. Aye, lovely. Cracking stuff. Paul, thank you as ever for your support. Greatly appreciated. Don't mind Emily, she's making lots of noise in the background.
Eastern 322, letting you know that we had an aircraft report occasional light chop at flight level 350 about 30 minutes ago.
Roger that. We'll keep an eye on the turbulence. If we hit anything, we'll let you know. Eastern 322. James says, I once tried the little version of Iron Brew, never again. I'd like to know what they actually call the what they call their version of Iron Brew. A tequila sunrise with pretzel. Lord. Maddie, Lewis, who, I mean, we've dealt with him before, or at least you've dealt with him before. He's the pretzel guy. He wants a tequila sunrise and some pretzels. Do you think this is doable?
Tequila sunrise? With pretzels? Lewis, you're either trying to be fancy or you're just drunk already. Yeah, it's doable. Barely. I've got the tequila, orange juice, grenadine, but the sunrise part? That's just me pretending the plane's on fire. And pretzels? Sure, the stale ones, because nothing says classy like salty cardboard with a cocktail. Tell him to come up here. He's not getting it delivered like room service. And if he spills it on the seat, I'm charging him for the upholstery.
Sounds about right. I've seen him with a flask, so it's about right.
A flask? Oh, Lewis. Of course. The man who brings his own booze and still orders a tequila sunrise like he's at a beach resort. Tell him next time he wants to flex, just bring the whole bar. I'll pretend not to notice. Mostly because I'm too busy rolling my eyes.
His flask apparently makes quite a bad squeaky sound. What do you reckon he should do with it?
Tell him to chuck it out the window. Or better yet, give it to me. I'll use it as a prop for the next safety demo. And if you hear the squeak, that's your dignity leaving the aircraft. Honestly, if he's going to be that loud, he might as well be the entertainment.
Literally called Iron Brew. Amazing. Cool. So yeah, hope everyone's had a decent day today. Officially hump day tomorrow. Halfway through the working week. We've got F1 excuse me, F1 coming up on Twitch tomorrow. Thursday we've got the stock 321 Neo / LR Lufthansa Munich to Edinburgh. We're off to Scotland on Thursday over on Twitch. If you don't already, you can get yourself over to Twitch. Where we have, I think, a little more fun over that way, just purely because we can get away with quite a lot on Twitch. Music-wise. And just general content. general content-wise, we can get with quite a bit. And we're a little bit restricted here on YouTube, not going to lie. And everyone will tell you that Twitch is the place to be. So, if you don't follow it already, I've put a link into the chat. I'll go over there and see what the fuss is about. Because the F1 is awesome. It certainly is. And this afternoon, I have been already, and I know I'm already jumping the gun at this, I've already downloaded next season's livery. And there are some stonkers. There are some absolute stonkers. Yes, F1 for next season. I have already, I've already downloaded next season's livery. Barring two. There's two I've got to download still. But I think you'll like what I've done with them. We're going a little bit of a different route for next season. But you'll just have to wait and see. Now, also, I've just seen on the panel below me, just here, that I haven't removed Friday. There is no stream on Friday. Instead, the Friday stream is on the Saturday. So just imagine the Friday's a Saturday, and you still get your 80s request night stream, pretty much like it was Friday last week. But you lot get to choose the songs this time. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that shit on YouTube. You can't do it. Do it on Twitch. Tim says, no, that's planning. Well, when you see what I've got for a few of the cars next season, you'll understand why I had to get them quite early. Of course, our storyline is developing quite nicely as well. That's over on Discord. Do I need to plug anything else? Not yet. Not yet. That is in the works, though. It's in the works. But no, not yet. And you'll see as well for Sunday, I've put race 12, but I can't remember for the life of me where it's from. I can't remember where we're going after Japan. So, yeah, so I couldn't think. Not got long? No, we do not have long. I will probably work on that either when we're done or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, if anything. More than likely tomorrow. Good old YouTube. Those of you who have just gone ahead and left some likes, YouTube has decided to give you the biggest middle finger possible and remove it. Thanks, YouTube. Classy as always. Bahrain. That's where it is. It's Bahrain. Thanks, Lee. I knew there's someone. Someone will know. Someone will know. And Lee was the one that knew. Yes. Hashtag stay classy, YouTube. I'm actually curious myself. Hang on, let's have a look. Lee knows the schedule more than I do. Oh no, he was wrong. No, we've already done Saudi, and it's not Bahrain. So there you go. I've just looked at the calendar. So Japan's Wednesday, Sunday is Azerbaijan, and then Wednesday. So no stream, no F1 stream on the Monday. That goes to Flight Sim. But Wednesday the 4th is Silverstone. There you go. Close enough. And there we go.
322, contact Jacksonville Center on 127.575.
127.575 for Eastern 322. And what after that? Next one. 4th of March. Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Belgium. Spa's normally a wet one and a spicy one, but it is this time round. Oh, is it? Oh, of course it is. More of the F1 chat tomorrow, but yeah, it's if you've not watched the series and it's not something that's something for you or whatever, there are people that watch purely for the amount of fun we have, and we do have a lot of fun when it comes to the F1 streams. It doesn't seem like it, but trust me, we do. We do have a lot of fun on the channel. We get people that aren't into the F1 that watch anyway because it is full of banter. Lee likes reading the stories on Discord. What we're there for, we're literally there to create storylines, make it interesting. We're sort of doing that at the moment. But yes, anyway, so yeah, so when Thursday is the A321 Neo, the stock version of the 2024 game from Indie Builds. Flying that one over to Edinburgh.
Eastern 322, contact Jacksonville Center on 127.575.
And then, believe it or not, we've actually got 3 flights in streams next week. So, what do you want to see? I'd like you to tell me. What would you like to see, please? Sarah says Iron Brew tastes like cream soda. It doesn't. No, it really doesn't. And if your cream soda tastes like Iron Brew, I'd probably send it back.
3916, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Sunfield 3 arrival into Orlando.
Down to flight level 250, cleared for the Sunfield 3 arrival into Orlando Frontier, flight 3916.
Sarah wants Ryanair next week. I think we can do some Ryanair stuff. It's been a while since we've done it. We'll do Ryanair. I know we've got Bagard to do as well, so we've got to absolutely do that. Lee wants to see ITA or Malta Air or Buzz. Because I haven't seen cream soda since I was a child. Mate, they still do it. I know Tesco's do it. It's hard to describe what Iron Brew tastes like to someone that's never had it. Gingery, maybe. I don't know. Lewis says, ooh, ITA 330 flight. Of course, recently, ITA retired their last A330. I'll have a look. I'm fairly certain there is a livery for it. Let's have a look. And yeah, I was correct. There was indeed. So there is a livery for it. For the
322, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.3.
Has been a while. I'm also looking at potentially doing is it Rome to Dubai they do with the 321. I think it looks quite interesting for a nice long haul flight there. It tastes like Scotland, says Lewis. Who's never had Iron Brew, says Gemma. Like in the summer, Iron Brew is fantastic. Like when it's really hot or like you're sweating and everything else. And you just want something like cool you down. Iron Brew is the dog's bollocks. Oh, the 330-900. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's one for... Oh, would you look at that? Well, it turns out there is. So it turns out... So the Headwind 330 Neo is now on Flight Sim 2024. Well, would you look at that? But I still maintain that cream soda is like, oh my god, cream soda and like a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and then put it in there for an ice cream float. Does not live. Don't knock it.
Center, Delta 13,
Don't knock it.
Flight level 200.
Delta 1312, radar contact.
Don't knock it because I'm not having it. Shush. Everyone shush. You're all wrong. Can't have ice cream in pop. You haven't lived. Jacksonville Center, Eastern 322 with you, flight level 340. Ice cream and... No, not Coke. Cream soda.
Eastern 322, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
Cream soda float, there you go, yeah. Ice cream and Coke for a Coke float. I think that's why I hated it, was forced to have it with ice cream. I used to like always ask for a glass of like lemonade or something, glass of lemonade, and then like 2 or 3, like maybe 2 scoops of like ice cream going in, and then like I like to mix it together. I'm a weird fucking person, I really am. But either way, it was still very, very good.
Eastern 322, clear Jedi 4 Lars transition into Atlanta. When you're ready, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Cool, right, let's descend. Bearing in mind I did it when I was a kid, so if you're hating on it, you're hating on kids, alright? Just saying. Alright, here we go with the descent. The only thing that needs to go in lemonade is some vodka. Sarah says, no, I definitely had that as a child too. High five. Lemonade, vanilla ice cream into a glass with a spoon. And it would like freeze the ice cream out so it'd be like ice crystals, and then when you got to a point you just mixed the lot together, and it was like vanilla ice cream, like a drink basically. Awesome stuff. Keep suggestions coming as well for what you want to see next week as well. There's maybe one day that's completely free because we'll probably do some Ryanair stuff. Washington's got a great landing. A very fun one to do. One we've not done on the stream yet here on 2024. Was that my dessert? What, ice cream in a glass of lemonade? Oh, mate. Just it makes me want it. Like it makes me want to have like ice cream and iron brew. Could you imagine? Yummy. Lewis says my childhood dessert was Angel Delight, king of 90s dessert, or as I like to call it, slop. Because let's be honest, that's what it was. Just utter slop. Sarah says those were rotten too. They were fucking minging.
Eastern 322, contact Atlanta Center on 124.325.
It's all about jelly and ice cream. Atlanta Center, Eastern 322 with you descending through flight level 290 for flight level 250. Like, what even was it? Slop, Sarah. I'm telling you, it's slop.
Eastern 322, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Utter slop. Lewis says peasants. No. No. Just rather not have slop. Lee says may as well have a trifle. Love a fucking trifle. My dad does a good one at Christmas. Just puts a shitload of fucking sherry inside it. Amazing. Gemma says, anyone remember those Raspberry Ripple mousse pops you had to leave out in the freezer 15 minutes before eating? And it always had a taste of cardboard on the top. The ones you had to rip the little cardboard top off, and it was like clear, and you come in like a cylinder package. And there was about 4 or 5 in there. And you had to like take them out of the freezer. They had a little like cardboard top with a little like nip at the top. So you had to like pull it. And it was like taking half the fucking mousse out with it. Those were the days.
$1,000 to go.
Mind you, what did I see the other day? I watched a video of like 90s like sweet treats, and it had, do you remember Mars Delight? If you don't, have a quick Google of it. I would show it, but obviously we're on the descent here. I think is it Mars Delight? I'm curious, hang on. Yeah. Oh, they were fucking awesome. Oh no, it wasn't 90s at all. It was mid 2000s. 2004 to 2008, featuring wafer, caramel, and hazelnut flavored cream. Oh, they were good. Oh, they were good. Arctic roll, says Gemma. I don't know about Arctic roll. That's what you're suggesting. That's yours, isn't it? Oh, you got yours. Is that because if I say yes, you know? Oh, okay. Well, I haven't got anything. Lewis says Milky Way crispy rolls were better. No. Well, I mean, yes, but crispy rolls you can still get. I really loved the Mars Delight ones. Like, back in the day, they were my favourite chocolate. And absolutely gutted that they took them out. Gone but not forgotten, 18 years ago. Yeah, the crispy rolls are still a thing. I think Twix do them now as well. Twix do their own version. Right, so we are 20 minutes from landing, supposedly. We're just waiting for further clearance here, unless we're going to suggest this ourselves. I think we might have to. Atlanta Center, Eastern 322, requesting descent to flight level 100.
Eastern 322, descend and maintain flight level 100.
So maintain flight level 100, Eastern 322. Proper old school. design. You used to see them all the time when I lived in London. Always on my lunchtime service from Madrid. Luke's saying, who remembers the ice cream screwball with a bubble gum in the bottom? Classics. What we like is eventually the chat does turn to food orientated stuff. Gemma says, so I've searched for Mars Delight and he brought up a video of Garen talking about them from 2022. I love him. I think he's brilliant. He makes me laugh every time. Like his videos come up either on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Like, very funny. Very funny. Hell of a voice as well. Hell of a singing voice. Have you ever heard him sing? He's got an absolute belter of a voice. And we used to get the screwballs from the ice cream van that drove round the houses. What she didn't tell you is a plain white van and a transit van. Magic roundabout in a plain white van. You have a cage in the back of it, and was he wearing a black cap going, "Come here, children"? The child snatcher, yeah. I've got a screwball for you. Lewis says bring back Cadbury's Dream chocolate bar. I'm trying to think of the ones, what's the name of it? Is it... Do they even still do them? I think they do, don't they? Poppets. No, they still do them. I thought they didn't do them anymore. Poppets, the little like mini, yeah, like poppets, you know, the ones, but I quite like the mint ones. The mint ones are great. Carl says, Mr. Whippy, mind them children. Come here, children. I've got a cone for you. I thought they stopped making them. See, the thing is, I don't know. They're saying that they are a confectionery, and they were first introduced in 1937. Originally introduced, only raisin poppets were available. More flavours have since been introduced, including, oh, it's the orange one. Sorry, not the mint ones. The orange one's my favourite. Mint. Oh, and mint. Fuck me, whatever. Mint, toffee, and orange. Can't beat it. They were great. The mint ones were awesome. Jim, evening to you, welcome to you. Hope you've had a good day 6 months ago. Same for me too. It says screwballs from the ice cream van. Thought it said I used to get a... Oh, on second thoughts, never mind. It's all good, Jim. Hope you're doing well. Okay, not too far out now, so we'll just up the descent just that little bit more. And we'll bring the throttle back to halfway.
Eastern 322, contact Atlanta approach on 127.9er.
127.9 for Eastern 322. Atlanta approach, Eastern 322 with you descending to flight level 100, requesting further descent to 4,000.
Eastern 322, expect the ILS runway 26 right approach into Atlanta.
Expect the ILS runway 26 approach into Atlanta, Eastern 322. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, just see if the ILS approach actually is kicking in or not. I say that as in as if it's going to follow the flight plan, because this is looking like we're heading straight towards the airport. That's obviously not what we want. I can ask. Maddie, quick question from the viewers. They're asking, are you a fan of Iron Brew, and do you fancy a quick screwball?
Iron Brew? Yeah, I love it. It's basically Scotland's answer to why not just drink sugar syrup? And a quick screwball? Honey, if you're asking me that on live stream, you're either flirting or you've got no shame. Either way, sure. But only if you say pretty please first. And no, I'm not sharing.
No, when I meant screwball, I meant little ice cream with the bubble gum at the bottom.
Oh, screwball. Like the ice cream with the bubble gum at the bottom? Yeah, alright, I can see it. I'm basically that. Sweet on top, sticky in the middle, and if you chew too hard, you get a jaw ache. Tell the viewers they can have one, but only if they promise not to lick the cone like animals. And no, I'm not doing the bubblegum trick on camera. That's a private performance.
I don't know what bubblegum trick she's on about, but fair play. Turns out she's a big fan of the Iron Brew. There you go. Lewis says, as a kid, used to love going swimming at the local centre and finishing off to a vending machine there to buy a pack of raindrops. Never a fan of those, if I'm honest. Never a fan. Is this the one from Manchester? Yes. This is the one that's supposedly from Manchester, but technically isn't. Puffed up pieces of coloured cardboard, thank you. I've stuck by that for my entire life. I get criticised by a few people. They're like, oh, you know what you're talking about. I'm like, I think I do. Because they taste like shit. And I wasn't wrong. You never had raindrop? Probably a good thing. Joseph rather taste the lid of the Raspberry Ripple Mousse thing. Even Carl says raindrops were shit. Like, you know, is it Pixie Sticks as well? You know, Pixie Sticks? Just like eating pure sugar, innit? I think you should know what I mean by that.
320 vectors for the ILS runway 26 right approach.
I think. Turn left heading 320 and vectors for the ILS runway 26 right approach, Eastern 322. Like flying saucers, but in a stick. Yeah, fucking flying saucers, right? Eating cardboard and all. Who come up with that? Sugary cardboard. Absolute fucking dirt. See, look, this is why I think me and Sarah are almost not identically the same person. But we share the same value. Maybe it's the age, I don't know. Also says that Fleur, the flying saucers were awful. Gemma thought they were amazing. Lewis also thought they were amazing. Lewis also said, bring back Sunny D, Florida Sun, and Blackcurrant Burst. What's the one they do at the moment? The one that's, you know, also purely for the fucking sugar.
1,000 to go. Approach checks. Nav, beacon, and logo lights set. Brake pressure checked. Altimeter is set to 1018. Boost pumps all on. Cross feed number 2 is open and 1 and 3 are closed.
They taste like nothing but with a slight fizz at the end.
Hydraulic pumps all on.
You could find
Checks complete.
You could find the nearest cardboard, like cardboard box to you, just rip a little bit off, cover it in sugar, flying saucer. Best thing ever, the candy sticks. We were all caught pretending to be smoking. We've all done it. We've all done it. We've all been there. John Brand says, I heard 1,000 to go and I looked at my screen. I'm not even playing the flights here. Sorry, John. What about Wambar, says Gemma? Yeah, Wambar were awesome. I'm sure you can still get those, no?
322, proceed direct bamboo, cleared for the ILS, runway 26 right approach.
Okay, not long until we jump into our descent. Sorry, our approach, I should say. Not the descent, so much the approach. So our flight plan was literally taking us straight into the airport by the looks of it. And we are not doing that at all. Let's go ahead and get the music off for a second. We'll get the replay mode up and ready. Lewis says, my uncle lived in Whitstable, and when I was a kid visiting there, they had an old-fashioned sweet shop with all the sweets in the jar. Used to get loads of flying saucers in a paper bag. You might as well have eaten the paper bag, mate. It still tastes the fucking same. But I also find that old-fashioned sweet shops are, like, the best. It's just, we were talking about, like, video games and stuff the other day, weren't we? Where, like, video games nowadays are just dog shit, but it's like the old stuff was the greatest. I often find that with some sweets. Now, it's not all of them, but, like, some of them are utter crap. Whereas the sweets back in the day, totally different. Totally different. Okie coke. Right, let's have a look here then. Let's get our approach. On the way. Get some flaps in. Flaps set in. Right, landing predictions then, folks. Let's go for it. What are we predicting? We are nowhere near the 26 approach by the looks of this, so we need to... We're a little bit off here. A little bit of a side step.
Delta 481 short of 9er left, ready for departure.
What do you mean 9er left?
Delta
It's not 9er left at all. It's
240 at 8, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff. 9er left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 481.
Why are they going off 9er left? That's not true. That's not correct. Right, Gemma 212, Carl 243, Lee 200, Lewis 272, Finley 261, Sarah 359 as always. I don't expect anything else except a high number from Sarah every time. And Emily goes for the 2s as well, 222. But she's actually here for a prediction, so I'm going to allow you to have that one. Normally you say hi and then you're gone. No one sees you. We don't see you again until the next time. The next stream in about 4 months' time on Tuesday. And same for me too. Candy necklaces. Milk bottles, says Lewis. Edible underwear. Gemma, this is getting a little bit too creepy now, I'm not going to lie. We're saying more of the same thing at the same time, it's a bit weird. Okie doke. Right, we can start to get ourselves on track here for runway 26 right. Shorter runway, I can just about see it. Let's go ahead and check in with tower, and then we'll get
landing checks. Flaps 30 set.
Cool. Atlanta Tower.
Anti-skid on.
Eastern 322 on long final for runway 26 right. Even if for some reason they're going off 9s, but whatever.
Eastern 322 Atlanta Tower, winds 200 at 5. Runway 26 right, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 26 right, Eastern 322. So I'm hoping we've enjoyed the 727 tonight. I thought it's been quite nice getting it back into the air, even though we've had some issues with the thing, but I'm sure we can iron it out, for sure. Let's go ahead and start the replay, because what we're going to do is, very soon, we're going to take the autopilot off, gear is down, flaps are meant to be set to 30, and well, they're not. But that's not worked. They are now. Speed brake is up. The landing lights are on. We're pretty much good to go. We'll come off the autopilot in a sec. Ah, there's a stranger from the past. Dom, evening to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. I will commend you for your videos. They are very, very good. Been watching a few of those. Okay, we're off the autopilot now, so now we can control the airplane and start our descent into Atlanta. More than welcome, Dom. Hope life's treating you well, mate. Don't take it in such a gay way, but I was actually thinking about you the other day. Generally I was. Yeah, seriously, like generally I was. I was like, oh, I haven't seen you for a while. Just want to make sure everything was alright, that's all. Shut up. It's not... No. Lewis, you're probably just jealous. Billy's asking who's gay. Never mind. Right, anyway. Let's go. Right, the little starters of the scenery loading in. Should be alright though. We're about to touch down at Atlanta. 1,000. Well, 1,000 called. Don't worry, John, that's not your screen, that's mine. Would surprise me, Lewis, just saying.
Approaching runway 27, right. Caution, caution.
Wait. 27 or 26? Pretty sure we're on 26, right? Certain of it. I don't think we are we? What'd she say? Did she say 27 right or 26 right then? That's the right runway.
30, 20, 10.
Alright, reverse is on. Yeah, I don't know why they said 27, that was 26 right, which is what we were going for. So we land on the right runway, which was perfect. It's fine. It's all good. Welcome to Atlanta. That looked pretty smooth to me. I'm gonna miss the high-speed turn-off, but that's absolutely fine. Beautiful stuff.
Eastern 322, contact ground on 121.65.
Behave yourself, you lot, honestly.
After landing checks. Brake pressure checked. Pressure switch set to ground. Landing and strobe lights are off. Taxi lights
Ooh,
are
we've got texture issues. Look at the size of that bad boy right there. You see it? Okay, let it do its thing. Okay, looks alright. Oh, I would not want to take off on that runway. What is with the texture? Good to see they're still. Good to see there's still a thing. Here now. Christ almighty. Yeah, see, 2020 had the same issue as well. When you load in like a scenery to replace the default one, it would always cause like issues with the textures. So crazy. Right.
Endeavor 5319 holding short of 26 left, ready for departure.
Atlanta ground, Eastern 322, requesting taxi to the nearest gate.
Eastern 322, taxi to ramp 20, stand 75 via Bravo 3, Bravo Hotel. Hold short of runway 8 left, then Alpha 3. Good day.
Oh, okay. That looks a lot smoother to me, but okay. Yeah, I don't actually know where that is. What are we doing? Holding short of what? 8 left. Wait. Hold short of 8 left. Hold on a sec. Then Alpha 3. Oh!
Engine number 2, lead open.
Okay, so we're not actually going to the gates. Not over there. No. We got to come back on ourselves. Interesting. We're going to like the maintenance area. I like this. Okay, let's go for it. Taxi to ramp 20 stands 75 via Bravo 3, Bravo Hotel, hold short runway 8 left. Then Alpha 3. We're also going down the hill. I don't think they've realised this, but we're going down the hill. Hold on to your hats, folks. It's about to happen. Love me a texture issue.
322, not clear what you said. Say again. Delta 2780.
Yeah, buddy.
37 on your left.
Give way to the southwest 737, Delta 2780.
Yeah, for the millionth time, I cannot play any songs on YouTube because YouTube are assholes. Carl's saying, is this Luton?
5377 ready to taxi.
Don't think so. It's too nice to be Luton.
Endeavor 5377, runway 26 left taxi via 4 Northeast Foxtrot Echo.
Runway 26 left taxi via 4 Northeast Foxtrot Echo Endeavor 5377.
Okay, very interesting. So basically what we're doing is where we saw the planes coming on the right hand side, which is like the remote stands or anything like that, that is where we are going. So we are taxiing to the end here, holding short. And then we'll be looking to cross the runway.
Delta 12905 ready to taxi.
Atlanta ground, Eastern 322 holding short, looking to cross runway 8 left.
Eastern 322 Alpha 3.
Does that mean we're clear to cross the runway, or? Like, are we good? Like, Look at the... Holy, look at the texture issues there, look. Start trying to take off on an aircraft carrier. Atlantic ground, Eastern 322, looking across runway 8 left. It would. Be good fun though.
Delta 1057, ready to taxi. Delta 1057, runway 26 left taxi via 2 northwest, 2 southwest, Lima, 4 southeast, 4 northeast, Foxtrot, Echo.
Okay. You didn't get it in
runway
terms
26
of...
left taxi via 2 northwest, 2 southwest, Lima, 4 southeast, 4 northeast, Foxtrot, Echo Delta 1057.
Oh my. Are we about to get it again? Oh my word. I think we are. So yes, we've been given the clearance to taxi across. Oh my, look at that. Can you imagine trying to take off on this runway up that? Okay, we're not getting it again, that's fine. And it's steeper. Oh god, you have to shoot the plane up into the air. Good luck having a cabin crew try and work that one out. Sorry everybody, we seem to have hit a texture problem in the landscape.
Left.
Oh good lord. Oh, we've actually, I think we've got to go up it. Oh lord. Yep, that's texture problems. Oh god. Atlantic ground. Eastern 322, clear of runway 08 left. Normal road in the UK at the moment, I know. Can you imagine the councils coming out to this? Well, I think we've been left with a bit of a head scratcher here, Dave. How are we going to fix this one? Alright, ready for full power. Here we go.
Ready to taxi. Delta 2484, runway 26 left taxi via 4 northwest, 4 southwest, Lima Delta Foxtrot Echo. Runway 26 left taxi via 4 northwest, 4 southwest, Lima Delta Foxtrot Echo Delta 2484.
No problems whatsoever for the 727. Absolutely no dramas whatsoever. Handled that like a bitch. So yeah, so essentially what we're doing is we are heading to, I assume, I don't know. I'm assuming it thinks we're cargo for some reason, or something I don't know, or a special charter, something like that. I think we're going into here. Fine. Now you would have seen as well. We'll have a look at it in a second once we're in drone mode.
2103 ready to taxi.
The scenery here will have the Delta Museum as well.
North 8 west, north 8 south, Lima, Lima Alpha.
So you'll see that in a second.
Runway 27 right taxi via 6 east, north 8 west, north 8 south, Lima, Lima Alpha Delta 2103.
There is the Renaissance Hotel, which is very, very good for plane spotting. Shout out to one-time guest, or no, not one time, a couple-time guest on the podcast, and a few-time guest on the quiz, Matt Cochran, who has a video from that very location. It is one of the most incredible spots.
Delta 2484, give way to the company A320 on your left. Give way to the company A320, Delta 2484.
Atlanta ground 295, request pushback.
Start to see some Delta tails right in the background there. That is the museum.
Ground Delta 3134, taxi to the gate.
Delta 3134, taxi to parking via November 4, November Uniform Lima, 5 Southeast, 5 Northeast.
November 4, November Uniform Lima, 5 Southeast, 5 Northeast, Delta 3134.
Still no pushback approved, United 275.
United 275, say again, please.
Pushback approved, cleared north, United 275.
Okie doke. Right, there you go. Park brake is on. Happy day. Okay, right. We've just turned say intentions off. So if we have a look, there is the Delta Museum.
Can you play Born in the USA by Springsteen on SATs?
Paul, absolutely. Thank you. On the back of the super chat there, I absolutely will. And I will get that typed out ready for you. So yes, absolutely. I will do that on Saturday. So yeah, here we go. This is the Delta Museum. Of course, I mean, you're going to get blurry textures because theoretically it's not meant to be seen this close, but it is anyway. 747 and a 757 in the old widget livery, one of the smartest liveries out there that there ever has been, and then tucked away for some reason in the trees. I don't know why. A DC-9 as well. This is all representation of the museum. Of course, it's a little bit better laid out than what you see. I don't think there's anything inside the building. No. They haven't modelled the building, or the interior of the building. That's the Delta Museum, or I think it's called something like that. They literally moved it across the road from the airport over to where they now sit. So there you go. In the meantime, we'll have a look at the 727. That has just landed. Chances are we'll have a little look at it from the hotel, just so you can get a view for what it's like. In the meantime, let me show you the necessaries, which are these. You can watch without. Alright, there you go. Flight time today then 1 hour 37 minutes and 2:11 on the landing rating. So, whilst to me it looked like it was quite smooth, according to Volanta, it is not. And therefore, as we know, anything over 200.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Gemma was one away, or if you round it up, she was absolutely spot on. Take either one you want to, I guess. But yeah, pretty spot on that. So 727, I'm sure we'll iron out some issues and stuff. We've got the 727-100, as well, which we can definitely do at some stage as well. But it's always good fun flying these old planes. Little update as well, the INI builds TriStar, for those who are interested. I know Paul is of great interest for the TriStar. Apparently is imminent. They're in the final stages now of getting everything together in terms of the systems, but it is into the final stages and it is imminent for 2024. So I thought I'd leave you with that one in terms of news on the TriStar. But until then, we're going to go ahead and put the drone speed, pull out the rotation speed, which is totally knackered, follow mode off, and let's go for the replay. Right. Then we can decide what flights to do with the TriStar when it eventually comes out, which I'm sure is going to be a good one. Right, there's the hotel. You can see the balconies are staggered to give everyone a bit of a view here, which is quite nice. So we're just going to perch ourselves. Yeah, the rotation speed is fucking awful. I don't know what's going on. We'll just perch ourselves here. We'll zoom ourselves in. In fact, no, we won't. We'll just. No, we will. We'll go over here. And we'll just watch it happen. The problem with the chase plane not working as well is that we have to do the original cameras, and it's just pants, if you ask me, just total pants. But there you go. Right, let me remove myself, and we'll take it from there. So, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. We're live over on Twitch tomorrow, as we mentioned, for the F1. Back on the sim on Thursday, over on Twitch. Paul, thank you for support this evening. Thank you to those who have supported the stream this evening as well. If you haven't done so already, feel free to hit the like button on the way out. It would be greatly appreciated. And until then, from myself and Carl, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a great Wednesday in 2014, and same for me too. Look after yourselves and each other. I will see you again for some more fun and games on the Departure Lounge, Twitch or YouTube channels. Those of you joining us for the F1 tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care. From me and Carl, have a great rest of your evening. Take care. Very good evening to you all. Bye bye for now.